Hello and welcome back to the channel, Sagittarius, and if you're new here then welcome. I am Kay. I'm an astrologer, a numerologist and a spiritual witch here on YouTube. So I'm here to bring you your horoscope for what I see for this particular sun sign for the month of July. And mainly what I see for the Sagittarius sun sign is that it's your income and your expenses that seem to have a lot of energy around it for the month of July. It could be that things balance out or the universe supports you in some way. I also see that it's how you earn and your ability to earn that kind of is a main focus for you. So as we start the month, actually what's happening is that the sun is going to be into the sign of Cancer, and for you this is vibrating around one of your financial houses, but it's the house to do with debts, taxes, shared money, your outgoings. It's basically the area of life that we own stuff, the money is ours, but it's not fully ours, like we share it. So it could be property as well. This does also cover things like time you share with others, sexual desires that you share with others. You know, it's the house of death and rebirth as well, and the house of divorce. Now this will be how the month starts for you, because the sun is about health, growth and vitality. It could be that for some of the Sagittarius sun signs, you know, you experience that energy around this area of your life, so your outgoings. By the time we get to the full moon, which is here on the screen, when we look at the chart, we can see that we've got the sun and the moon circled in pink. We've got the sun on the right hand side at 21 degrees of Cancer, and we've got the moon at 21 degrees of Capricorn. So on the 13th of July, around 6:38 p.m. we're gonna have a full moon in Capricorn. This is my local time. It could be the 13th for you, it could be the 14th, depending where you are in the world. But where this energy of the full moon is going to sit for you is in your other house of your personal finances. So if you look on the screen where I've put number 2 and an arrow, this is the second house, and opposite where there's an arrow and number 1, this is the house of your finances that are shared. So the full moon energy is going to be in house 2, your own actual personal finances. Now the full moon, what this can do is bring around the need to make a decision or have some kind of balance come up, or the need to find balance. And that's because you've got the sun and the moon basically in two different signs that see life completely opposite, and you've also got masculine and feminine with the moon and the sun, and it's about balance, or finding balance. And so for Sagittarius, what I see is finding balance with your income versus your expenditure. We've got some other key things going on around the full moon. The first thing to say is that Pluto, the planet of transformation and change, is actually going to work with the moon and form a conjunction. And if you look where we've got the moon circled in pink on the left hand side in house 12, where it's currently sitting at the moment, underneath that, the planet that looks a bit like a P, this is Pluto. So when you have Pluto and the moon form a conjunction and work together, this is like emotional transformation, or having some kind of change of heart about how you feel about something, because the moon is a representation of our emotions and Pluto is about change. So this could be a change of heart for you. The other thing that's happening is that Mercury, the planet of thoughts, is forming the exact same conjunction but with the sun. So if we look on the other side where the arrow is in number 3, you can see the sun at 21 degrees of Cancer, and underneath that, which is not circled, you can see the planet Mercury. Now he is going to be working with the sun, so it's about what you're thinking, Sagittarius. It's the planet of thoughts. So what are you thinking that is working with the sun to bring growth, health and vitality? And what it is that you are feeling that is working with the moon to bring changes around. So it's a month of weighing up and balancing your income versus your expenditure. This full moon could be a great time for that. Now finally, what we've got circled in green, this is the Taurus stellium that's happening in the month of July. And when we have a stellium, it basically means that you've got 3 or more energies or planets under the influence of a sign. And this is very, very important because it doesn't happen often, but when it does, it indicates that the universe is pointing us towards something. And so for the Sagittarius sun sign, where this is going to rest, this Taurus energy and this stellium is again going to be in house 6. It's about your ability to earn, you know, and what you can do, how you can earn money. This is also the house of your health, services that you provide. It's the house of disputes, And it's basically the house of our day-to-day activities and what we do, services we provide, and how we go about life, and most importantly, how we earn. Is our ability to earn. Now, Taurus's energy is about growth. It is about stability. It is about the long term. It's not an energy to really, do things half-heartedly. So this is an indication from the universe for the Sagittarius sun sign that your ability to earn could be key this month, and it could be a good time to get that solid and start thinking about that alongside finding some balance with your own personal income and expenditure. So by the time we get to the new moon, which will be on the 28th of July at 6:55 p.m. GMT, this is my local time. It could be the 28th for you, or it could be the day after. It does depend where you are in the world. The focus would have shifted for Sagittarius sun signs. The sun will now be in the sign of Leo, because the new moon will be actually in Leo as well, which is quite interesting, at 5 degrees. So for you, the sun's energy of health, growth, vitality, and focus is moved over to things like your higher education, travel, how you think and view life. This is a house of, philosophy and what we think about things, your views on spirituality itself. It's also the house of publishing. So over on the right hand side, where we've got the arrow and number 1, this is actually where the sun will be for you, and the new moon in Leo at 5 degrees will be here for you. Now, we've still, at this time of the month, as we close it out, we've still got the Taurus stellium going on, which is circled in green. So, as I mentioned at the start of the month, when this stellium formed, we've got Uranus, which is about unexpected changes. We've got Mars, which is about determination and drive. And we've also got the North Node, which is about direction and where we are going. This energy with these planets translates to basically, where are you going? Where are you going, Sag? And what kind of unexpected changes do you need to make? Or it could be that these could just unfold in your life, but certainly what do you need to be determined with as well? This is what this energy translates to. And under the Taurus energy, it's all about the long term, the future, and stability. So thinking about the long term with your direction and where you are going. And I'm putting a lot of emphasis on direction, because when you look at the planets that are circled in green, the middle kind of symbol, which is in green, this is the North Node, and this is about direction and where you are going. So the universe is actually pointing all of us, but pointing in particular Sagittarius to where they are going with their ability to earn. You had a heavy focus at the beginning of the month to do with finances and money. So now could be a good time to think about how you're going to earn it, how you could earn more, what you could do, or what skills or thoughts or ideas that you've had about your direction and how you earn money. Now, what's circled in pink is the new moon itself. We've got the sun at 5 degrees of Leo, and we've got the moon at 5 degrees of Leo. This is what gives us a new moon, when you've got these two energies in the same sign at the same degree. And as mentioned for Sagittarius, this is going to fall around your area where number 1 is on the chart, your higher education, your views on life, anyone who wants to do any publishing, and any trips or travel that you need to make. So finally then, Sagittarius, to close out the month, we've got 2 key things that are happening that will impact on everyone, but how these will impact on the Sagittarius sun sign is that there is an opportunity for healing for everyone in the universe around the 20th of July, because we've got the asteroid Chiron, which is the wound healer, we call him. He deals with healing. He is going to form a retrograde. Now, when a planet forms a retrograde, basically what it's doing in simple terms is moving backwards. It appears to be moving backwards in the universe. So it is bringing us back to something. And for Sagittarius, it's actually your love life. Your love life, dating, creativity, and how you enjoy life. This is the house that covers children as well, and definitely creativity. So this could be a very good time for the Sagittarius sun sign to head back to anything that they need to deal with, heal with, go over, or basically create peace with, to do with especially love and dating, and other people who impact on our life when it comes to love and dating, if that's needed, but also creativity. Creativity could be a good tool to use for any Sagittarius who may need it to move forward and heal with anything that they're experiencing right now, because this is in your house of creativity. It's also the house of enjoyment as well. So basically what the universe is saying to Sagittarius is, if there's anything that you need to heal right now, is there anything that you need to get over right now or move past, enjoy yourself, Sagittarius. Just try to enjoy yourself, because this is where, you know, the energy is for this particular sign. Now, what's going along with that is that we've got the wonderful, beautiful, and really helpful planet of Jupiter forming this retrograde as well, at the same time in the same sign of Aries with Chiron. Now, this planet Jupiter will bring expansion, luck, and fortune to whatever or whoever or however he touches things in a birth chart or in, you know, on a day-to-day basis, because that's his job. His job is to be helpful. He's one of the really helpful, nice planets that brings luck. So for you, this is falling in that same area of your life, your love life, your dating life, your creativity, your enjoyment of life. This is the house of children as well. So basically you could experience some kind of luck or blessing, you know, with these parts of your life, especially if you need to heal something, or Jupiter could just be there to support you with this part of your life if you need that. Now keep in mind that he is in retrograde. Both of these planets, well, Jupiter the planet and Chiron the asteroid, they are both in retrograde, so they are bringing you back to something. So it could be that you will experience something that you've experienced before, or you just need to go back and rethink or revisit something in this part of your life. So that's it, Sagittarius. That's what I see for this particular sign. I really hope that there was something helpful here for you. Do give the video a like if there was. Do drop me a comment. Let me know how it resonates. And by all means, anybody who wants to do this on their own personal birth chart, if you would like to each month see what impact it will have on you rather than just generally for your sign, do check out the links in the description box, because down there you will find a link for Patreon, and I'm up there helping those who wish to do this, and, you know, supporting those who wish to do this for their own birth chart to manifest with the cosmos, if you like, on Patreon. So do check that out. And if you're not subscribed, then why not? I would love to see you here again. So have a wonderful month of July, Sagittarius, and hopefully I will see you next month